There's a mountain in China that glows at night, not a reflection from the moon, not city lights, not fireflies, a faint blue light rising from the rocks themselves. It doesn't happen every night. It happens when the air is still, when the moon is absent, when the mountain is completely dark. Locals have known about it for centuries. They call it the Spirit Mountain. They say the glow is the souls of their ancestors returning to visit. They bring offerings, they light incense, they pray, but scientists didn't believe any of it until they went there. In 2003, a team of biologists arrived at the base of the mountain. They set up cameras, they took soil samples, they waited for the glow, and on the third night, it appeared, a soft blue light began to spread across the rocks like mist rising from the ground. It didn't flicker like fire, it didn't reflect like moonlight. It pulsed slowly, as if something was breathing. The scientists moved closer. The source was a fungus, a type of bioluminescent mushroom that had never been documented anywhere else. They called it Mycena luciensis, the light mushroom. It glowed from the inside, not because it was alive, but because it was dying. The glow comes from a chemical reaction that happens when the fungus breaks down dead organic matter. Fireflies use it, deep sea fish use it, but here's the strange part. This fungus only grows on this mountain, not on the next mountain, not in the valley, only on this specific slope, and it only glows in perfect darkness. That means the fungus has evolved to survive only on this mountain, only under these conditions, only in this environment. That alone is unusual. But then they looked at the history. The mountain has been glowing for thousands of years. The locals knew about it before any scientist arrived. They built shrines, they told stories, and those stories all say the same thing. The mountain glows when it wants to, not when we want it to. Sometimes it glows for weeks. Sometimes it stays dark for months. No one can predict it. Scientists try to predict it. They measured humidity. They tracked moon phases. They checked soil composition. They failed. No matter how many tests they ran, they couldn't find the trigger. They know the fungus is responsible, but they don't know what makes it glow at certain times and not others. And that's what makes the mountain still mysterious. There are also older stories. Some say the mountain glows because there is something buried beneath it, something that heats the soil, something that keeps the fungus alive even in winter. Others say the glow is a warning, a signal that something beneath the surface is changing, but no one has ever dug deep enough to find out. In 2018, a geological survey team scanned the mountain with ground-penetrating radar. They found an anomaly, a large void beneath the peak at a depth of about 60 meters. Not a cave, not a mine, an open space. Regular shape, almost unnatural. They wanted to drill. The government refused. The mountain is sacred, they said. But some researchers believe the void is connected to the glowing fungus, that the heat from the void creates the perfect environment for the fungus to grow. And the glow is a byproduct, a side effect of something else, something we still don't understand. So the question remains, is the mountain just a natural anomaly, a rare fungus in the perfect environment, or is there something beneath it, something ancient, something that has been glowing for thousands of years, waiting for someone to dig deep enough